Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Positively Glad, and welcome back to the F1 2017 Career Mode. We're on Season 6, Episode 2 in China, which makes it Part 102. We're still at Torro Rosso, and it's been a difficult transition. We are the slowest car on the grid, but we're going to listen to the voicemail before qualifying.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
This guy's changed over, so I'm guessing it's 17th. Yep, there you go. I may have accidentally clicked on that already, so already know what that is. But guys, please make sure to drop me a follow on the Twitch channel, and also a like, share and subscribe on the YouTube side. Right, so we've changed our components up. We're back onto the practice 1 components basically, because the other ones are quite highly worn. So here we go then. We had a 12th position last time. I'll spoil it. Go and check it out though, because I would have got a point, but penalties ensued off the back of a really random season. Hopefully we can have a bit more of a quiet one. We are the worst car, as you can see. And what we're doing basically is we are going to be getting all of these basically, and then we're going to be working then on engine and chassis. That's how we're going to work it. I may just simply start upgrading the car now actually. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to start now. Screw it. Let's get some upgrades. Screw them. We've done it. We've taken the plunge. So we have our engine upgrades to look forward to in Bahrain, which is going to be quite nice. But China, here we go. Upgrade all the engine components, all the minor ones I think, and then yeah, basically just do all the minor ones and go back to what we were doing. So, right, Chinese qualifying. Let's go.
We'd like to welcome you from wherever in the world you join us today for this F1 qualifying session here in Shanghai, China. Looking at this field today, Ant, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance, maybe run the harder of the available compounds and save some of the grippy tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Yep, but you were in a Scuderria and never scored a point. Right, so we did well in the rain, but then of course we are now in the dry. I'm just going to remind all the guys what the weather's going to be. I think what we basically need to do is just get the setup sorted, get a lap in, and see where we are. So, basically, Chinese Grand Prix has been kind to us in the past. I'll make sure the setup is on, of course. It's on, it's looking good too. Car seems unusually balanced. Got a kebab tonight guys, so I'm a little bit burpy, so if you hear me go quiet, obviously baby is once again in bed, so I don't want to wake her up, so it'll be a quiet stream for myself tonight. First lap is proper lap in the dry then. So I've warmed up. Usually practice 3, but I've till the day of a stream, but I did it yesterday because it was just there to do. I was going to do the stream last night, but I couldn't be bothered. In absolute honesty. It's a bit of a solo grind, but we're here tonight. My one piece of Xbox action. Battling the Salvers, of course. And my teammate who had an awful race in fairness last time out. Last position finished. Never the best way to start. Should have just about have enough to get round in front of the Renault. Which is surprisingly quick this season. What Daniel's going to do is going to really be interesting. You see me there fighting the car. Understeer, oversteering, driving free. I've got an engine upgrade coming up, so fuck it, let's get the engine upgrades done. Well, at least all the miners done, then we'll go back to what we were doing. Could have got like the R&D quality control done for Jesse, but I just want to get the car upgraded. It's boring being so slow, really. There's a laptop we can dream about. Scrappy lap. Shouldn't gonna get the job done at all. See if we can keep the Renault behind us. An interesting possibility, but we'll give it a go. A big caveat. Interesting. So we are one ahead of Kvyat. And ahead of Stroll. And ahead of Massa. So amazingly I'll be able to do 2 engine upgrades here. So that'd be quite key, but you will see a difference in Bahrain, of course. After that we will go to do it's basically work on tyre wear, or all the minor ones in a nutshell basically, just all the minor ones we can do. I don't think we're going to be improving much more than that, so we're going to skip through qualifying. Actually doing really well, interestingly. Actually surprised we're going through on that lap, that's not exactly a strong one. Verlaine is 6.5 seconds behind, what the fuck was he doing? We're through! Wow! I beat Kvyat by a second. Both Williams out. Okay. So we made Q2 for the first time this season. China's always been kind to me in that way. I'm gonna go out again, why not? Fit our qualifying target, we've beat our teammate. Nice simple race list coming up now, and we'll be able to hopefully a couple of cheeky points. I don't know, but you never know in this car. So hopefully we can do some right royal damage here. As we round the longest right-hander in the calendar. I think. One of them. So here we go. Ooh, bit of a jink to the left there. Already beat our our qualifying objective. Unconventional line around that corner always seemed to work for me in the old games, and it's doing it here. As we round the one, we are not purple obviously. Let's see where we end up actually. We actually finished 13th. Qualifying. Ooh. Melbourne, that was an awful corner. Flowing track, China. Huge speed boost around that corner there. Felt the car really taking off. 4%. Did you see the components are going to get a bit more worn now? Do you know what? This actually has been a better lap than the Q1 lap. Much better lap. I'm only 2 tenths off Ricardo. Is this going to be a freak trip into Q3? At the moment, the answer is a possibility. I'm actually 10th. No fucking way have I done that. Auto softs. No way am I going to get it. No way. Yes! Q3 in China! Oh, I'm going to regret that. I'm just going to literally do a lap. And then... well, unexpected Q3. Well, that was very unexpected. We're into Q3. China, Bahrain, of course, won't give us such luck. Amazingly, I think I've actually qualified Perez here. Fernando. Oh, what have we done to him? My former car is driving around in front of me. So bomb it round. We're going to go on the max mix now, actually. Let's see how we do, I guess. As we enter our Q3 lap. As we head on now towards the end of Sector 2. All sectors so far. We fly around the third Sector 2. This is not a bad setup. No real problems. Balanced tyre wear, but we are going to be putting in very, very early. Great qualifying so far. So I've got the bollard there, that's going to cost me a couple of attempts. We did. So 2 seconds off the pace, let's go to the end of the session now. Here we go. So we are doing well at the moment. No complaints. Something else isn't a lap yet. Know that. I'm doing well 8th. Bottas has just done a 1:30.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3. Bottas, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
3/10 off Esteban Ocon. That is a fucking good effort in my eyes. Bizarrely, we've hit the ground running, which I didn't really expect. But taken aback by how well we're doing in qualifying at the moment. As we manage to get a lot of resource points, and we have enough for another engine upgrade here. Haas gain points, as do Williams, who beat both of them. Before we listen to the voicemail, I'm going to go and get my engine component. I said I was just going to work on one thing, but I'm not got bothered, I'm going to do another. So we've got 2 engine components coming up here. All the fuel's good. So after that, we're going to now be able to work on our final engine, which is 500 again. Be able to hit that next race. And then finally, the final 3 there. And then get the drag. And those 5. Then we will go to the engine again, and we will go for our majors. We really finally seem to be getting some in this career mode. So, engine upgrade we've got will put us into... Wow. Already on the borderline of Renault. We can't get 2. It's just physical impossibility. But I could have waited and got a major, but there's no point at all. Okay, so basically, back to the voicemail. See if they want me to come.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
14th. That's going to be tough, considering we're going to have to make a quick early pit stop. Let's get away from the guys. Right folks, so I'm going to go for a quick cigarette. I'm going to leave you with this upgrade tree really quickly, just to show you where we need to go. In fact, before I do, we are bottom on chassis, so that'll obviously be welcome relief. McLaren are shit on aerodynamics. McLaren are out in front with Mercedes, based on me, of course. Force India are third, based on me, of course. McLaren chassis, that's what they've been upgrading themselves. They've just basically smashed for chassis, but then it's not enough for Van Dorn to get to Q3. So, go on there. So guys, I'm back in 2 minutes. Thank you. Okay, so we're back, so let's go. China. So here we go. Big one for me.
We're almost ready to go then, and this
Got
is what
10th
the
on the grid.
starting grid looks like for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and starting alongside him
Supreme lap by
P2
Bottas.
is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Sergio Perez and Ricciardo, Verstappen, Alonso, Ocon and a Torro Rosso, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Jolyon Palmer and Grosjean, Van Dorn, Massa, Lance Stroll and Daniel Kvyat. Wehrlein
No grid
and
penalties.
Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Let's go. It's an obvious strategy, really. We're amazingly in the top 10 for pretty much the 5th time in a row. 6th time I don't think I've ever been outside of Q3, sorry, China. For whatever reason. So we went pole position last year, of course, on our mad run of poles. So really only to 1 win. Hopefully we can do a bit better here though. Long race ahead. Something to think about. I probably will fall down the field here, but you know, who's this here? Hey Vast, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the follow. And thanks for watching, of course. So we're sitting in 10th position in the Torro Rosso, which is of course the worst car, but we do have 2 engine upgrades. My theory was get all the discounts. Let's have a look at the temptation is there. But simulation damage though, that's the only problem. So my dives usually end up with me getting fucking blown up, which is... Oh, I did 8 restarts. I'm on controller, mate. So I'm what people would consider to be a newbie in the world of F1. But it's going to be good. As we have 5 red lights coming up. It's fucking 17th in Melbourne, so... Switch up to race mix straight away. It'll be not a bad start. Oh, been hit. Lucky I've survived. I cause the yellow flag, of course. Oh, another collision, so I survived at least. Whoa, what the hell is going on with the car? Well, that went well. Right, back to 19th. Death-defying leap through Stroll. Well, that went really well. And we now have high tyre wear at the back of the grid. This doesn't appear to be doing me any good whatsoever. Right, back focused. It's my own fucking fault as well. No one to blame but myself, but at least we're still going with no damage, which is rare on lap 1. See, we're so superior down the street, even to my teammate. Look, come on, controller's veering to the left again. Effortless move on the torpedo. Oh, he's hit me. So we chased on Stoffel, original teammate. Vettel's pitted! Vettel's pitted! Loads of cars are pitted at the front. So it's not all bad. Our race could be worse. Oh my god, Van Dorn's got on the inside of me. Oh, where the hell am I going? Oh my god. Dorn's still there. We've got him. I'm in a 13th place. Next stop is a dive up the inside here of Palmer. And Massa, nearly back to the starting position. What a fucking opening couple of laps this has been. A lap and a half. Literally 10th to last to 10th again. 11th, sorry. Now we have got quicker cars behind us here. No rain predicted, I think. This is the corner we're going to have to rely on to get a lot of our speed. The AI, as you see. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about that, it's cool. Torro Rosso isn't quick enough to make a death-defying leap of faith, unfortunately. Carnage up here. Well, the ground. Very scrappy up here, isn't it? We are right where we want to be, though. Car going reasonably well. We are doing better than what we expected already. Don't know why it's so tightly bunched up front. But we plod on. We are going to get DRS, but everyone else behind us is as well, so it's going to get very interesting very quickly. Here we go. Controller up. DRS, so on lap 6 I can deal with that. It's not a bad pit lap actually. We better run on Nico, but he's quite far behind. No, shut up, Jeff. Always when you're about to make a move on someone. Oh, oh, God. They're being unbelievably dangerous. Sorry for the cough, guys. This is going to be... This is our corner, and we make the move, and we move into the points. Amazing start. So career mode, yeah, it's definitely his career mode. Ironically, there's a car I spent the first 3.5 years as. It's a slow moving car, in 5th place. I know who that is. 4th, that was 4th. 4th, yeah, it's 4th. It's a Red Bull. Absolutely flat out. Hulkenberg is acting as our buffer at the moment. Last, oh, one forget. They're still going at it up this like straight, and we are now part of the group. Look at Kevin Magnussen. Go on, K-Mag. Give me that exceeding track limit warning. You know it. We now are in the group. 3 wide between the guys up here. 2 Haas cars and a Red Bull. That Red Bull doesn't look like it's going to do much. Oh my God! This is going to be destructed. This is destruction all over here. He's still 3 wide. Magnussen loses out. Grosjean is overtaking his teammate. Flag back there. Car out. Oh, we took 2. Oh no. We've got 2 cars. Where did K-Mag? We're up to 8th position. I think it was Stroll that went out. Any eagle-eyed viewers I've got may have spotted that other than me. Smoking car up here. Doesn't force India. Long ass VSC. Perfect. And we got DRS as well. Lovely doublet. I'm literally just going to chill behind Max Verstappen. What's turned out to be a fucking damn good stint for me. So we're running 6th and, well, technically 9th. We're not in the pitch yet, so we're going to be the first car. This turned out to be a damn fine race. Oh, opportunistic overtaking manoeuvres are really, really helping me here. Overtook our former car Alonso and also Kevin Magnussen to boot, who was actually amazing at the start of the sequence. Weirdly, I am actually going to follow Jeff's instructions here. I am actually going to pit in. We'll drag it an extra lap, but I don't really want to. I'm happy, I'm satisfied with the car. It's going to be a 2-stop for almost everybody. The first competitive. These Red Bulls are really struggling here. We come into the pits. Nice. Man, I love Bahrain. Bahrain was a really good race. It kind of wasn't the best ever, but... Oh, I fucked up the start thing. Hamilton down 18th at the moment. Vettel down in 19th. Yeah, Bahrain was fun, man. Obviously, if people haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but... really good battles, really good event. Finally a fun Grand Prix, and hopefully this strategy I'm doing here, I'll elevate myself into the points. It'd be very nice if it did. We have to go 11 laps, so we're going to go to the end of 17. Any issues? We do have the dreaded medium tyre. I feel sad for Stroll. He was on course for good result in this race. Obviously starting on the soft, he'd have gone on to the mediums, he would have been up there in terms of a higher position than what he was. We have a plucky Sebastian Vettel behind me at the moment, driving much quicker car than himself. I believe I should undercut a few cars here too. He's running at a net 5th place, and Hamilton and Vettel already pitted very early into the Grand Prix. We're going to undercut Hulkenberg. We're taking Alonso, who's gone back onto the super soft tyres. That is a bizarre decision. McLaren obviously with better tyre wear than myself. We have overtaken him comfortably, and we are into 16th place. A lot of slower cars in front of us. Haven't pitted. I've actually grown to love this track. Vettel needs to be behind Alonso, which is a key moment in this Grand Prix. Points should come here. If we don't, slightly disappointed, but then, you know, it's not the end of the world, I guess. Forgive me for being quite low speaking as well, folks. Like I said, I've got a young 14-month-old daughter that's currently in bed, so if I got behind Hamilton, but that gap's going to decrease very soon. Alonso on the super soft, and I'm not worried about him. Pitting in again anyway. We've still got let through, but if he does manage to get past, it's not the end of the world. In fact, Danny Ricciardo around it for his position there. It's still going round, that's a bit of a worry. Oh, is Danny going to go for a one-stop with our tyre wear? Going to work? And he's coming into the pits. This will be interesting to see if we can hang with these. One of them is Massa. Right, okay, we're just in front of Massa. I think the car there is going to beat me. I think that's Verstappen, if I'm correct. It's Ricciardo. I'm going to come in from softs. Wow, that is a discount enough for the books. We are going until 17, no matter what our tyre wear is. Should be able to just about hang with it. Ricciardo with an issue! That's nice to hear. He had an issue anyway, we knew that. He was the guy who was holding the field up in 4th. But it could be a DRS issue, you know what I mean? So either way, there's only one way to find out. That's going to take the cunt. Just ride that, yeah, that's lucky that's not seen traffic one of there. Ooh, I had to lift off there, but we're doing alright so far. Right, here we go then, come on. Another couple of cars coming into the pit lane. Raikkonen's come out in front of us, of course. That was expected. He was miles clear of us anyway. We're definitely wide, but we're going to actually outdo him. And there's a yellow flag. Why, I don't know. Someone's gone off. Someone has spun off the track. Perez is going to the end, so he's not on our radar. Perez is going for a podium here by the looks of it. I think he was in third anyway. Third or fifth. Actually, no, it was Ocon who was behind us, wasn't it? Where is Esteban? I've not seen Esteban Ocon all race. Fucking hell, compared to Melbourne, I'm doing so much better. I'm deeply impressed with Daniel Kvyat. If he can pull us, if we can get a double points finish for Toro, that's going to be immense. This is getting dick fucked here. That's both Mercedes cars. So how about, and there goes Daniel. Bad corner for us there. All of the main midfield runners are all pitting. Ericsson, Kvyat. We're going to get Grosjean as well. We were just behind Grosjean, so we've undercut him, but he's one stopping, unfortunately. Still a Sauber in the top 10, which is rather immense. The strategy is flawless. Ahead of the Red Bull, we are already a couple of cars, and there's smoke coming out of the car there. I don't know if that's but that. Hopefully that's brake smoke. Their own perspective, the Sauber is becoming a buffer between Perez and the front group. Sergio, of course, won Mexico last year thanks to my penalties in this fucking downtrodden car. Don't ask me how, I don't know. This downtrodden car with this shitty controller, we are basically hanging with the big guns here in this little Toro Rosso. We are going to get DRS, hopefully. We should do just. We do, which means we can make a double overtake here. What we're going to do, we're going to get the slipstream of Verline. Park it in front of Perez, we've run wide. Unfortunately, let's Verline back through. That's a bit of a ball ache. Ah, he's pitting the prick. Could have been a double position gain there, but it wasn't because of my stupidity. The hang with Sergio here. Stop on lap 17. I don't know if the mediums will get the guys to the end. It'll be interesting to see. But I don't think they're going to be coming in again, surely to God. Let's begin to open a gap up to Grosjean here, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Very canny 7th place at the moment. We're going to be ahead of Ricardo. Bizarre choice of tyres from Ocon, from what I remember. Or somebody. Oh, Jeff, fuck off. Seriously. Jeffrey just to interrupt when we're key flow. Fuck off. Such a dribble strategy, isn't it? Let's face it. Another car in the pits. partner, so he's going to the end. We are running a lot higher than what we should be, where we should have been when it's spin on the first corner. Perez gone! Perez gone! Sergio Perez is gone! That helps. That makes it so much easier to get past Perez, so that's one position gained. And just in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, is Valtteri Bottas. Ugh. 8 views as well, guys. Anybody who's new to the channel, please be sure to drop a follow. It would be really helpful for me. Ironically, that's my rival, so that means I'm going to beat him in this particular Grand Prix. Button pits in. He's going to be going to the medium, surely. We have got a follow. I'll give you a shout in a minute, mate. Thank you. Yeah, this looks like Kimi's race, but begs the question, who's second? We know that Bottas is third, and I'm not fully back from him. Bizarre Grand Prix, this. Fact. Wow. No problem for Bottas. We're just legitimately keeping pace with this dude at the moment. Aggressive strategy because we had to, because we're in Q2 and Q3. Absolute guaranteed podium here for Romain Grosjean too, or for one of the 3 following me. Alonso, it won't be because he's on the super soft tyre, so he'll probably be pitting in the next lap or 2 for the mediums slash the super softs, slash the softs, sorry. So close to 300 followers, guys, as well, so if anyone's new, like I said, just like this dude has just done, I'm going to find out who it is, or this dudette. This is a much better showing than Melbourne. The car just feels so much more balanced. Basically, keep pace with a Mercedes as well is a really good thing. And we've got 2 engine upgrades for Bahrain too. Not my favourite track by any stretch of the imagination, but I think I've had a good race around there. Time last season I was on course to win the race, of course, but then Max Verstappen pulled off a dream 2-stop as I went for a 3-stop on the 100%. I was beaten, didn't have the pace to, and we got someone in the pits. I believe that is Kimi Räikkönen. Pulling away from Kvyat quite a bit as well. We need to get 21 over Kvyat. 22 to be safe. Cigarette, of course, coming up in just under 2 laps time. Pulling away from Roman, which is a bit annoying, but could be worse. It really could be worse. That's all the way down there. Just keeping pace with that. Alonso's pitted. That is a key moment. Kvyat can still sit pretty. I think Kvyat's got a chance at some potential points here if he's lucky. So I'm going to be rejoining all the way down in fucking 13th place, and that's just by hearsay. We are beginning to struggle a bit now. You can feel the car just getting a bit heavier. Need to drop myself into standard mix 2. Which means I'm going to be it's going to be a passing parade and a passing party in a minute. Full eyes into the pit lane as I maintain that I will be in second position behind Esteban Ocon. I'm now perceived to be in trouble. Sake. Coming into the pits anyway, Jeff, so, you know, DRS is offline apparently, because obviously in case anyone's not eagle-eyed enough to see on the screen, I'm doing a low quality broadcast until I get my new internet hub on Thursday. So much easier. Solid stream so far. I'm running in second place from a pit stop. That is kind of epic. That is. And in comes Ocon. And there's Kimi. Stuck behind these two guys. I've seen troublesome come into the pits, never that before. Rise, thank you very much for following, buddy. Oh, Hulkenberg, help me up. Come on, car. Can it enters points? I think Alonso's going to get me. Oh, Felipe, see you later, mate. This is us now. Follow me. But caught Valtteri. He must have a problem, surely to God. Why is he going to mediums? Well, he was on the same compound as me before. So if I'm correct in speaking, I'm actually quicker, technically. Valtteri's going. We're both on fresh tyres. Oh, Valtteri! No! Why? You just stopped in front of me! And it's over. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not having that. Simulate. It's put me in a P15! Fucking joke of a game, this. Fucking fuck up of a game. Fuck off. I'm not doing that. If I pitted in, I would have been last, so there's no point even carrying on. So,
Great
Right.
effort. So here they come now, out
Me,
onto the
Max,
podium.
and
Wherever-
Lewis, yeah, that's
and
about
now
right.
let's take a look at the driver's
Kvyat apparently beat
standings.
me.
Kimi
Alright.
Raikkonen takes over the lead of the drivers' championship. after
Bottas
that
apparently,
excellent
with
result.
all of his
Moving on
problems,
to
managed
the
to put
driver
into
of the
6th
day
position.
then.
Fuck
Anthony
off,
Davidson,
man.
who would you go for?
Look at where Roman Grosjean finished compared to where he started. That's a really strong performance.
I'm not even
so
interested. That's another load of points lost. Guys, go back and check out my career mode on YouTube and Twitch. Seriously, YouTube, Positively Glad. Link in the Twitch description. It's fucking frustrating is what it is. Every fucking time I get a good position, I fuck up. Braking on that corner is ludicrous. Ludicrous. Fuck off. Oh my god, I've just lost my fucking first driver position. Fuck's sake, man. It's ridiculous. I would have been first driver. Right, let's go and get some more bad luck, shall we? Alright, next weekend. If he turns around and tells me these engine components have failed, then there's something really wrong with this car. I couldn't exactly do anything else with Bottas there, he just stopped on the racing line. Pointless. Cheers, Austin. Thanks, buddy. Just unfortunate. More than anything, really, really unfortunate. Again. More bullshit in China. Oh my god, the engine parts have passed. My fucking life is made.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak.
Good fucking stuff.
Look at the report.
Another follow, so a couple more follows would be nice. Hit me that 300 follow mark. Got 1, 2 engine upgrades, and Chris is just doing something on his laptop. So we're still the slowest car, which, to be honest, is a blessing. Thinking about it that way. You see, 1 and 2. So the next one we're going to go for is the engine, then tyre wear, then 2 chassis. And then, trying to work out what to do with this. We're going to have to go for the drag reduction. And we're going to go front, rear. That should boost me up quite a bit. But I'm happy with that. So, engine-wise, we are now 9th, which is good. The next upgrade will put me into 7th ahead of Haas and Renault. That's good. That's what we like to see. But guys, this has been Positively Glad. Next race will be Bahrain. It may be tomorrow, depending how tired I am. Because I do have full-time work, of course, starting back up tomorrow. But guys, please be sure, like I said, drop me a follow. Head over to the YouTube channel via the Twitch description and give me a subscribe on there and have a look at any videos. Just if you want to catch up on my miserable career so far. But guys, please be sure, stay tuned. Positively Glad out. Love you all. Take it easy. Bye for now.